Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this February the 12th, 2025. I'm hoping everybody had a great Wednesday out there so far. Everybody had a great Wednesday evening. Hope everybody continue to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be taking a look at the storm system here moving across the country. You can see here we have one stretching from the northeastern United States to the mid-Atlantic, all the way back towards the Louisiana, Texas area. We have some severe weather to talk about. We'll be talking about that in tonight's video, and also we're going to show you the European model in tonight's video as well on this system here and the one coming up for the weekend, so that way you get a chance to see what looks like a severe weather outbreak coming for portions of the south and southeastern United States. We'll talk about that as well. But you can see here that system here, like I said, from Texas all the way to the northeast. Then we got another one up here around the Great Lakes region, stretching back into portions of North Texas and Oklahoma. Then more activity across the Dakotas, back to portions of Montana and also Wyoming. We got another storm system here moving into the west coast. That's the one that's going to bring the severe weather coming up towards around Saturday and Sunday for the eastern and southeastern United States. And as you can see, we got more activity in the eastern Pacific. Got a lot of activity out there as well. Right now, a little bit across South America. Alright, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue getting the show on the road there, folks. Alright, you can see we got some heavy snow up here in portions of northern Maine, also stretching in northern portions of Vermont. Even got some freezing rain in that vicinity as well, stretching down to Massachusetts, Connecticut, New York State. Mixed precipitation across southeast Canada to Pennsylvania to western North Carolina. Then you got shower activity up here just south of Connecticut toward Rhode Island, New York City, Delaware, D.C. to North Carolina, Virginia region, thunderstorms and showers from South Carolina to Florida, also into portions of the Atlantic coastal water, also down into the Gulf of America. Also shower activity and thunderstorm activity from much of California, and also in the portion of southwestern Arizona, northern portions of the Baja area, California. We got pockets of heavy snow also in portions of Colorado, Utah, northern Arizona, Nevada, California mountain, northern California, Oregon. Oregon to Idaho region as well. And then just regular snowfall from Colorado to Wyoming, Montana, Washington, Oregon State, Idaho, and also Nevada. And then we got some heavy rain and flash flooding possible across California. Then mixed precipitation from Colorado all the way up toward Washington, Oregon State, with some freezing rain possible in that region, and then shower along coastal areas of Washington, Oregon State. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for you Thursday. Alright, here's a look at your Friday forecast. You can see we got some snow up here in portion of New York State. Also up here around Lake Erie and Lake Superior, Michigan region. Got some heavy snow for you guys. Also more snow for Iowa, back to portions of South Dakota, Minnesota, and North Dakota. More snow over here in portions of Wyoming to Montana, Idaho, and also Washington, Oregon State. Mixed precipitation for portions of western New York State to Pennsylvania to Ohio, stretching back to Nebraska and Kansas. Then again from Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona, all the way over toward Utah, Nevada, Oregon, and Washington State, Northern California. Pockets of heavy snow in portions of Colorado, New Mexico, Utah, also portions of Idaho, Wyoming, California mountain, Northern California. Got a pocket of freezing rain over here in Oregon. More freezing rain possible from Illinois to Indiana and Ohio region. Then we got shower activity, along coastal areas of Washington, Oregon State, down into California, also in portions of Arizona and New Mexico. And then thunderstorms and showers from the Gulf of America to Texas, to Missouri, to Kentucky, to South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama. You got some thunderstorms and showers there as well. And then got some showers across Florida into the Atlantic coastal waters along the frontal boundary there as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Friday. Alright, let's move on to the current watch and warning advisory map for your locating across the nation. You can see we got winter storm warnings up here in northern Maine, winter weather advisories from Maine all the way to Pennsylvania, also including New York State, the portion of Vermont, New Hampshire, also down towards Connecticut, also Massachusetts region, Boston area. We even got some winter storm warnings also along coastal areas, some snow squall warnings up here in New York State. Also, we have some ice storm warnings over portions of Ohio. We have winter weather advisories there as well, straight into Indiana, Illinois, Wisconsin, also Michigan, also in the portion of Iowa. Also some winter storm warnings there as well. Winter storm warnings stretching into West Virginia and Virginia, northern North Carolina. Even some ice storm warnings there as well. Dense fog advisories over up here in portion of Ohio. Also along the portion of the low country of South Carolina. Even down here in portions of the Big Bend area of Florida. Flood watches from Kentucky to Tennessee to Georgia to portions of Alabama, Mississippi. Tornado watches also in effect for Alabama, Mississippi, and eastern Louisiana. Even got some ongoing tornado warnings, severe thunderstorm warnings, and flash flood warnings there as well, stretching into Louisiana. Hydro issues up here in portions of Kentucky to Tennessee to northern Mississippi, and also portion of Arkansas. River flood warnings also in effect there as well, stretching into portions of East Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, portions of Kentucky, Alabama, and also Tennessee region as well. Alright, then we got cold weather advisory from Minnesota all the way down through Nebraska, Kansas to Oklahoma to North Texas, also New Mexico, also in the portion of Colorado, Wyoming, Montana, Idaho, Washington, Oregon State. Then we got some extreme cold weather warnings over the Dakotas, also a portion of Montana and Idaho region, high wind watches there as well, a portion of Wyoming. Winter storm watches from southern Wyoming through Colorado, northern New Mexico. Wind advisories there as well in New Mexico. Then we got winter storm warning, winter weather advisory stretching from Wyoming to Idaho to Oregon State, portion of Washington State, California, Nevada region. Then we got wind advisory, high wind warnings, also flood watches in effect for areas of California. And then we got some ice storm warnings up here in western Oregon State as well. Alright, we got small craft advisory, gale warning from Maine to the South Carolina coast. And then again from portions of the Florida Big Bend to the southeast Texas coast. And then again from California all the way up to Washington State. Also around the northern Hawaiian chain islands. High surf warnings there as well. Blizzard warnings, winter weather advisory inland. Coastal areas of Alaska, got some small craft advisory and some freezing spray warnings there as well. Alright, here's a look at the Storm Prediction Center. This is for tonight. You can see that they have added an enhanced risk down across portions of Louisiana, Mississippi, and over toward Alabama, just west of Columbus, Georgia. Slight risk of severe weather from Atlanta all the way to New Orleans, and then general thunderstorms just northeast of Atlanta, central Atlanta as well, back over towards just east of Houston. Let's take a look at the tornado probability for these areas. 10% in the yellow slashed area there, 5% in the brown, and 2% in the green. Damaging winds, we have a 30% here in the red, yellow 15, and 5% in the brown. Let's take a look at the large hail, just 5% in the brown areas in portion of Louisiana. Northeast Louisiana, southern Mississippi, and southwestern Alabama. Alright, let's move on to your Thursday outlook. Okay, as you can see, we got general thunderstorm from Charlotte to Columbia to Charleston to Savannah to Atlanta, also down to Orlando, Melbourne, Tampa area, Fort Myers. You're right on the borderline of general thunderstorm. Marginal risk down here along the Big Bend area of Florida, also stretching into southern Georgia, around Dalton, Alabama, Tallahassee, Florida, to south of Columbus, Georgia, and also southwest of Savannah, Georgia. But cannot rule out a few severe thunderstorm warnings in the general thunderstorm risk area across the Carolinas here as well. Alright, let's move on to day number 3. Also, we got general thunderstorms over here in California region as well. Alright, now let's move on to day number 3. Okay, should be popping up here in a minute. I think day 3 should be okay, so alright, let's get on to day 4. I'm pretty sure day 3 is okay. Alright, Let's get on to day number 4. Okay, here's day 4. You can see we have a outline area slight risk from Lupkins all the way to Nashville, Tennessee, Chattanooga, Atlanta. You're in the slight risk. Columbus, Georgia, Dalton, Alabama, and then we have enhanced risk down here, 30% from Alexandria, Louisiana, just east of Shreveport to Jackson, Mississippi, Greenville, Mississippi, just west of Birmingham. You're in the 30% risk area. This is enhanced risk, slight risk. Marginal risk should outline the area. So this here should be a pretty good severe weather outbreak coming up probably on Sunday. So get ready, folks, and let's take a look at the European model. It's been doing pretty good. We're going to take a look at it right now. Here is the current. This was at 7 p.m. Currently, you can see what's going on. You can see the sails, the discrete sails here, kind of spread it out. That's why they got the tornado watch and some of these thunderstorm warnings down in that area for tonight. Let's move on towards. This is around 1 a.m. You can see a line of thunderstorm developing from East Tennessee all the way down to eastern Louisiana. As we continue to roll forward, we got a line of thunderstorm by 7 a.m. coming through the upstate of South Carolina, east central North Carolina as well, through just east of Atlanta, down toward the Panhandle, Florida, down into the Gulf of America. As we continue to roll forward, this is at 10 a.m. You can see that line of thunderstorm moving through the central South Carolina region, central North Carolina, down into the Big Bend area of Florida. And then you can see the snow flying up here over northern areas of Maine, also in southeast Canada, mixed precipitation. The line of showers by 4 p.m. has exit stage east off the southeast coast, but still get some activity down across Florida. Alright, let's fast forward to let's try to get to Saturday here. This is where the severe weather outbreak starts. Okay, this is 7 a.m. You can see the thunderstorms and showers already breaking out across Kentucky to Missouri to Arkansas to Tennessee, all the way back into portions of northern Louisiana. You can see the activity starting to kind of ramp up in intensity. This is at 4 p.m. Saturday on the 15th. You can see a line of thunderstorms and showers from up here in the western Tennessee through Arkansas, back in East Texas. This is where that severe weather outbreak will begin. As it continues to push eastbound, you can see that line continue to push east. You see snow breaking out across the north from Missouri all the way to over toward Pennsylvania, all the way into portions of Maine. And you can see that line of thunderstorm. There it comes here. You got a line of thunderstorm from portion of southern Pennsylvania all the way through Kentucky, Tennessee, all the way down into Louisiana. You can see a very healthy line. Even got some discrete sails over here in eastern South Carolina. Could produce some severe weather. That's why I'm concerned about Sunday. Could be some severe weather for the Carolinas because of this here robust system here moving across the area. Alright, we continue to roll forward. You can see that skinny line of showers and storms, 7 a.m. on Sunday, reaching from up here from Virginia through western South Carolina through Georgia, all the way down to the Big Bend area of Florida. And that line continues to push through at 10 a.m. You can see it pushing through the central Midlands of South Carolina, all the way up into Virginia, all the way down to southeast Georgia, even the Big Bend area of Florida. Snow still continuing up north. You can see that by 1 p.m. It should be over toward the Grand Strand of severe weather in North Florida, also up toward eastern North Carolina as well. You can still see snow across southeast Canada and also into Maine. And then we continue to push forward at 7 p.m. All of the systems is well offshore. You can still see Maine, portion of Vermont, New Hampshire, get some mixed precipitation. Southeast Canada still getting some precipitation there as well. Alrighty, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not already. Like these videos, share these videos, and we'll catch you back in the next one. So have a wonderful Wednesday evening, folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather, because the only weather you got.